There's a reason, one of the reasons why I came to the Lord, kicking and screaming as I did. And one of the reasons is because when I read Scripture, I saw real people. I saw people like myself. The beauty of Scripture, unlike any other document that's ever been written that people follow, called a religion, have all been perfect, or they've gone from their old evil ways and they've reached perfection. The Scripture is full of people, you and me, people who are in love with God and choose to want to follow God, and yet they are flawed. So many of those that we hold up and Israel held up were flawed. They made mistakes. And yet at the same time, God used them in powerful, powerful ways. The life of Israel is the life of who we are as well. We read the Old Testament, and if we read it as a history book, as data, you're not reading the Old Testament. If you don't find yourself in the pages of those events that happened, if you don't see yourself like Israel, struggling, making mistakes, then you haven't read the Old Testament. And if you don't understand the Old Testament and you don't accept that as a given, then you do not understand Christianity and you don't understand the role of Christ. Because he didn't come to pat us on the back. He didn't come to say, okay, you want to be my followers, show up at 10:30, 11 o'clock on Sunday. Show yourselves, say, Our Father who art in heaven, and then go to your way because you've done your job. You have not understood the gospel of Jesus Christ. It is the gospel for broken people. The good news for we who are walking through the valley of the shadow and the struggles that face us every day. That is what the gospel is about. That Jesus came to give us hope and to make possible our relationship with God. But not just a relationship, a personal, intimate one. Not only is God around us and up there in heaven, but he lives within us. He is so intimate, he's as close as the breath of our breath. He is our breath. He breathes new life into us by the presence of his Spirit, and we become a child of God, a citizen of his kingdom, and we become and learn to be his ambassadors of that we have received to the rest of the world. And that's why we walk together. Because Jesus walks with us. It's why we come and we listen to the message. Because Jesus is speaking to us. It's why we come. And it's the good news.